In 2024, we spent 3 amazing weeks on the beautiful island of Ireland and have captured the highlights of our trip in a series of videos. Join us as we discover and explore a land of rich history, stunning landscapes, vibrant culture, and one that has a profound family connection for us.
In this episode, we share the day trips that we took while we were staying in Dublin. Our first outing was on May 12th with a tour company called Paddywagon. We met the bus at 8 a.m. in front of Ulster Bank. There was some confusion around our reservation, but they worked with us to get it sorted, and we were quickly on our way to see the Cliffs of Moher.
Our driver, Jerry with a G, was friendly, entertaining, and very helpful.
Okay guys, so all into your right hand side there is the cesspit, that is Temple Bar. And the reason why we call it a cesspit is because the price of alcohol goes up in some of the establishments.
Oddly, our first stop of the tour was a service station on the M7 called the Barack Obama Service Plaza. We had heard about this
At the airport.
Yeah, when we arrived. Built in 2014, it is in honor of President Obama, who has ancestral roots in the nearby village of Monagal. His great-great-great-grandfather emigrated from Monagal to the United States in the 1850s.
I think the family resemblance shows in the ears. Oh my gosh! That's hilarious. We spent a little time checking out the plaza before piling back on the bus for our next stop, Dunguaire Castle. Located in County Clare, this is one of Ireland's most iconic and well-preserved castles. Unfortunately, we couldn't go inside, but we enjoyed seeing this classic example of a medieval tower house, which has been standing here since 1425.
Surrounding the castle is a recreated 19th century Irish village complete with cottages, shops, and a working farm.
And an ice cream shop.
The next stop on our tour was the main attraction, the Cliffs of Moher. Formed over 300 million years ago, the cliffs are composed of shale and sandstone and stretch for 9 miles along the Atlantic coastline. There's a visitor center, shops, and restaurants.
But on this beautiful day, we're only interested in the views.
I said, I think you're excited because you got your GoPro Mini out. I'm like, oh, you must be excited.
We got to spend a couple of hours at the cliffs, but before we knew it, we had to get back onto the bus. We had one other stop to make on our way back to Dublin, and that was at Dunguaire Castle.
Okay guys, just if you look, when we turn here, straight ahead of us, that's the Aran Islands. Okay, population between the three islands, there's 3 islands out there, population is 1,250 people, okay, between the 3. Now, the other thing about the Aran Islands is, folks, that is also a Gaeltacht region. When I say Gaeltacht, I mean it's Irish speaking. So you go over there and they speak Irish. I wouldn't have a clue what they're saying because I don't speak Irish. Now, the other thing is as well, we can send our children over there during the summertime for 3 or 4 weeks at a time at a cost of about €500 per child per week.
Located on the shores of Galway Bay, Dunguaire Castle is a picturesque 16th century tower house. The interior again was not open to the public, but we were able to walk around and view the exterior and the surroundings.
Pretty flowers growing. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah. I just imagine like driving down and having this thing to be pretty John, that's dangerous. You're driving. Now I have to investigate and learn more about who does that.
All 3 of us really enjoyed the bus ride. It was great to get out of the city and see some of the Irish countryside, including a little bit of the wild Atlantic way. For our next adventure out of the city, we had to do the driving ourselves. And by we, I mean John. I think John was really missing Jerry with the G. By sheer good luck, the car we ended up renting was a cherry red Mini Cooper.
Look at her. Oh, very little boot space, but that's all right.
Short trip, huh?
We picked her up at the airport. Then we followed Kathy and her husband Liam to a nearby restaurant for a lovely brunch.
The next day, we gathered our strength and our courage and decided to drive the car to explore the nearby countryside. Our first stop was Powerscourt House and Gardens, one of Ireland's most famous estates.
She's so pretty. We're going to have to think of a name for her.
Located in County Wicklow, it is known for its majestic gardens, historic mansion, and scenic surroundings, and it was named one of the top 10 gardens in the world by National Geographic. The gardens are the highlight of Powerscourt and are considered among the most beautiful in Europe. They cover 47 acres and were developed over a period of 150 years.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Holy cow. third most beautiful in the world. Not Europe, not Ireland, world.
By National Geographic.
By National Geographic. They know their stuff. Dares. Good job, babes.
We came across Pepperpot Tower and decided to climb to the top to check out the views. They were amazing. If in Wicklow County, Powerscourt Estate is a must-see.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and beautiful. Could easily spend an entire day there.
Riversville had a couple of blooms. Yeah.
The artistic detail on all of the gates was just amazing.
They do have their little names and stuff on it. So pretty. It takes so much imagination, you know, to be able to take what's just wilderness and put all this together. I mean, down to using the stones to make different designs and patterns. Amazing. Well, thank you, kind gentlemen.
We were there in the spring, but you get the sense that the gardens in full bloom would be magnificent.
We really could have spent the entire day here just exploring the grounds and the gardens, but we had a lot on our agenda, so we had to head out. Less than 4 miles away from the estate is Powerscourt Waterfall. This is Ireland's tallest waterfall. There's a separate fee for the waterfall, but we thought it was absolutely worth it.
The 398-foot waterfall is fed by the River Dargle, and is surrounded by a beautiful park. We walked around for quite a bit of time enjoying the scene of the waterfall and the river flowing from it.
After the waterfall, we headed to Wicklow Mountains National Park to check out Glendalough.
Glendalough is famous for its early medieval monastic settlement and natural beauty.
There's the cross, too. All the coins.
The settlement, founded in the 6th century by St. Kevin, became a major center of religion and learning, drawing pilgrims from across Ireland and Europe.
Oh yeah, he was saying there's a map of Ireland that is shown.
After checking out the ruins, we decided to go for a hike. The park has 9 different hiking paths, and the scenery is breathtaking.
We're in a mall. After a while.
Glendalough, which means the Valley of the Two Lakes, is one of Ireland's most iconic and beautiful destinations, and we were so happy we were able to see it and not get into a car wreck.
For our first time driving on the other side of the road, I thought John did an amazing job getting us from Dublin to all these different sites that we saw. After an amazing day of sightseeing in Wicklow County, we decided it was time to head back to Dublin.
The trip back took longer than expected due to the M50 being closed because of a nasty accident. We took it all in stride and went back through a bunch of back roads. When we finally got back to our apartment, we noticed that they had been building up the square for a festival that was scheduled to start the next morning.
The next morning, it was time to check out of our apartment, and Joellen headed back to Chicago. We had a great time these past 9 days with Joellen, and we're so glad we were able to share our first time in Ireland with her.
Yeah, it was great to travel together, and we look forward to doing that again soon. Join us in our next episode, where we head out on our Grand Irish road trip to explore more of this amazing island.
And the car gets a name, so stay tuned.